Hey, fifth graders. This is our short review on order of operations, or PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. Now, if you can remember PEMDAS, and then the second thing you need to remember is just like we read from left to right, you will use that order of operation from left to right in your problem. So if we look at our first example, we need to first find parentheses. That's our first step in our order of operations, is do anything that's involved in the parentheses. So our first set of parentheses is 4 plus 2. That will be 6. So we'll end up with 6 squared plus 8 divided by 2. That's our second set of parentheses, which will be 4. So now it's going to be written this way. The 4 plus 2 squared turned into just 6 squared, and the parentheses 8 divided by 2 turned into just 4. All right, so we did our parentheses. Our next step would be to do our exponents. We only have one exponent, and that is 6 squared. 6 squared is just taking 6 times 6, and that's 36, plus the 4. Now, we don't have any multiplying, we don't have any dividing, so we just add and subtract from left to right. And we only have one addition problem, so 36 plus 4 gets us to 40. It's really important too, friends, when you're doing your work and you're showing your work on your paper, notice how I'm really kind of methodically, step by step, listing out my work. If you start to do a whole bunch of this in your head, you're going to end up with a bunch of just mushed up mumble jumble going on. So I know it takes an extra second of your time, but really write down each of those steps. It'll just really help you out. All right, example number 2. Remember, we need to do parentheses first. So in this problem, we only have one set of parentheses, and that is 4 plus 4. That will be 8. So now I'm going to rewrite my problem completely. Now I have 27 minus 8 times 3. Now, I don't have any exponents in this problem, but I do have some multiplying. So I need to multiply first. And my only set of multiplication pieces is 8 times 3. 8 times 3 will be 24. So I'm going to rewrite everything. So now I have 27 minus 24. I don't have any more multiplying. I don't have any dividing. I don't have any adding. I have subtracting. So I have 27 minus 24 is 3. Example number 3. Here we have parentheses. That's our first job. And 105 minus 5 will get me 100. Now I'm going to rewrite everything now. So now I have 100 from those parentheses divided by 25 minus 2 squared. Now, I did all my parentheses. Next, I need to do my exponents. I only have one of them to worry about. I have 2 squared. 2 squared is simply taking 2 times 2, which will get me 4. All right, so I did my parentheses. I did my exponents. Now my job is to multiply or divide. Don't have any multiplying, but I do have a division symbol there. I have 100 divided by 25. 100 divided by 25 will get me 4. So I'm left with 4 minus 4 equals 0. Kind of a fun one. So friends, moving forward with order of operations, a couple pointers. Remember PEMDAS. Remember to read your math problem just like you would a book, left to right. And third, I really highly suggest to write down each of those steps and to rewrite it the way I did each time. It's really going to help you, promise.